context is what gives meaning to everything we perceive. Context changes everything. For instance, 5%. If I told you on one hand that, your favorite manufacturer, favorite brand was having a sale for 5% off, you'd want to take advantage of it, but would it cause a sense of urgency in you? Maybe. If I told you that H.K. Lee, the founder and CEO of Digital Watchdog, discovered in our beta testing of our new offering, MyDW, a health management service, that 5% of our customers' cameras were not getting the images that they should be. 18,000 cameras were beta tested. Thank you, beta testers. 982 had some kind of form of interruption, whether that's the camera being covered with dust, spider webs, microabrasions from being cleaned, covered up, facing the wrong direction, video loss due to network errors, bad sectors on hard drives, overheating. 5%. I mean, why do we have these systems in the first place? To protect our customers using our AI and our site watch to deter crimes, to stop crimes from happening, to capture face shots, to give to the police to lead to arrests, to stop internal theft, to mitigate insurance fraud by watching trips and falls. 5%? It's not acceptable. Whether it's nature or nurture, whether it's the technology or outside influences having an effect on the technology, it doesn't matter. That's not acceptable. It's technology sales. It is what it is. That's the problem. The solution is Digital Watchdog's new offering, MyDW, a health management service that watches over your entire Digital Watchdog universe. That's the topic in this episode of Digital Watchdog's Rapid Review. Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Scott Capoletti, and welcome to Rapid Review. MyDW is exactly that. It's your DW. It allows you to see your entire Digital Watchdog universe at a glance. Not just that, it's a health management tool with extra goodies packed into it. You could see what's happening, and you could be alerted to what's happening as well. And I'm going to show you how to do it both ways. Let's jump right in. Let's try to keep these videos rapid if we can. So here we are in the beta testing pool right now for MyDW. I'm going to see what's happening over here. I got some activity over here on Long Island where I used to live for about 35 years. There we are on Long Island. Now I can see a cluster of systems. This could be one customer or a multitude of customers under one dealer. So I can see at a glance, green means we're good to go. Yellow, orange, red means you have something that you should take a look at. There's something happening there. It's that easy to jump in and jump out. I'm going to go actually to a different system to respect everybody's privacy here, but at a glance, without even using the alerts, you can see what's happening. So let's go ahead and let's leave this organization. Look how simple this is. HK gave me access to his home system, and we're going to use that home system. So just like we saw before, now we can see we have one of our brand new COVA units, which, by the way, MyDW, before you ask, works on Blackjack, Spectrum, VMAX, COVA, your entire Digital Watchdog universe. As long as, it's on our website, it's still in our price list, it was made in the past 7 years, you're good to go. So let's take a look at this COVA unit. We have some kind of an alert. We're going to click on that. I asked HK to unplug things and to cause all sorts of chaos so I can make this video, and he did. Thank you, sir. So we can see we have a couple different types of alerts here. We have a recording alert. We have video loss on several cameras. Now, if you've unplugged cameras and you're shipping them out, you're done with these cameras, you're moving them around, whatever the case may be, you change the IP address, you could just close out the alert if you want to, or you can dive into it. You can have these sent out automatically, these alerts, and I'm going to show you that in a moment, or you can manually assign them. So maybe you're a dealer and you have several technicians out there. You can then choose, all right, I know Scott's in the area. Let me send Scott out there, hit the assign button. Scott's going to get a push notification. Scott's going to get an email. Hey, while you're in that neck of the woods, go visit this customer, check it out. Maybe you're the end user and you have a specific person you want to assign it to. Maybe you want to assign it to the dealer. Maybe you want to assign it to your IT person. Whatever the case may be, it's completely up to you. It's that simple. And then while you're here, you can do some investigative work. So I could take a look around and say, all right, here's all the other alerts that have come in. What's happening here? You can start to piece together what is happening on that system. Not just that, hit the system button. Check this out. This is awesome. Without even logging into the unit, I could see the model, the MAC address, the version. That's important for diagnosing, right? And look at all the details you're going to get. Is it connected to the internet? Obviously. You could see exactly what's happening. The COVA units have a PoE switch built right into the back. I could see how much wattage every single individual port is putting out. The frames per second, the recording, I mean, you're getting all these details and more, by the way. You scroll down, there is a live, you'll see these needles moving a little bit. That one just moved a little bit. You'll see it as it refreshes. You will see a live image of what's happening with the CPU, with the RAM, with the network, with the local storage, how much cloud storage, we'll talk about that, you're using as well. It's everything right here without even having to go to the site, without even having to log into the system. You can go right to the COVA's webpage by clicking on that and go right into that individual unit. And if it was a Blackjack Spectrum, then you can click on Spectrum. It would say Spectrum right here, and then you would jump right into it. It's that easy. You can take a look at live stats of your system, you know, the real primary stats, the ones that matter the most, and you can export all these if you want to, seeing how many users you have, how many users are actually logging in down here, right there as well. How many total recorders, total cameras, all that. And if you want to customize this, hit the widget button, and then you can customize these widgets any which way you want to. Add new widgets if you want. We'll go ahead and do a C.V.V. We'll talk about that in a moment. I mean, it's all right here for you. And you can play with these widgets as well. So I can see, yep, there's a widget here. And if I can get my mouse to work correctly, come on, there you go. Oh, I just missed it. You can dive in. What is happening? There you go. And we can see the graphs. We can get as much detail as you want either way on the map or right here in the widgets. Pretty slick stuff. I mean, there's so much information to be had. Now, let's talk about how to get these alerts sent out. So I hit the little alert button right here. You can see the alerts coming in. We're going to go to the rule engine. This is where the rubber meets the road, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to add a new rule. Why do I get so excited over these rules? Because unlike Spectrum, which is unbelievable, it's great what you could do with the rules there, and you could do a certain level of health monitoring, but you'd have to do it by individual system and then rinse and repeat. With MyDW, you can set up your rules one time and apply them to all past, present, and future recorders. So literally, we'll show you in a second how to set up these rules. You set it up, you're done. Tomorrow, you install a brand new recorder. You put it on the site, you add it to MyDW, all those rules apply to it as well. What rules? Glad you asked. System alerts, disk alerts, video alerts. You dictate exactly how you want these to work. It's up to you. You dictate if they're a regular alert, a critical alert, or not an alert at all. There is no reason in today's day and age with MyDW that you're ever going to miss a shot again. The second something goes wrong, you will know about it and we'll get it fixed as soon as possible. This is amazing. This is easy to use and yet powerful. Hit the next button here. Who's going to get these alerts? And you can break it down by groups. You can add groups. So let's say customer A is one group, customer B is the other group, or I just want to send it out always to these technicians. Email, push notification, hit next, give it a name if you want, battle's over. You set up the rules one time, and it applies to any past, present, and future Digital Watchdog system. Even other people's cameras that are on our recorders, we'll watch out for those as well. I mean, that's slick stuff. We also have a whole bunch of reports. I'm only going to show you one to try to keep this short, but we have installation reports that will show you, everything. We'll print out everything. Here are all the thumbnails. Here's the hardware. Here's the actual processing power of the system itself, licenses, I mean, everything. But let's just stick with C.V.V. for now, because we talked about that at the top of the show. C.V.V. stands for Camera View Verification. So what that means is the software is actually looking at the images, not recording the images, but looking at the images, and at 2 o'clock in the morning and 2 o'clock in the afternoon, taking an image, and then an AI is watching those images to make sure nothing's changed. Let's go back to the beginning of the show. Dust, debris, spider webs, somebody hitting the camera, somebody covering the camera, spray painting the camera. Right now, it's a manual report that you have to check. We're still in our beta. We're still slowly releasing it. You can get into the beta program if you want to now as well. Eventually, this will be alerts that go out, push notifications, reports, all that. I mean, that's next level. Again, nature versus nurture. We are protecting both what can happen internally with our product as well as how the outside world can affect the product. Another thing that we've added to this system, this is huge, is video sharing. Most of you know, if you try to give something to the police or to somebody else, if it's over a minute long, Outlook is not going to be able to send it. You're going to need to get, Gmail either. You're going to need to get Dropbox, OneDrive, a USB drive, and then bring it over to the person. With MyDW, you're going to get some cloud storage. It's not recording on the cloud, but video sharing on the cloud. So for instance, in Spectrum, what you would do is you would highlight what you want to send up to MyDW, just like you were exporting a video. Right-click on that. Instead of exporting, you're going to create a bookmark. The bookmarks automatically get sent up to MyDW. So now I can click on one of these bookmarks right here, and we can actually play the video if we want to. We can see the trees blowing in the wind up here. Cool. Is this what I want? Yep, I verified this is what I want. Perfect. You turn on sharing. Look how simple this is. You turn on sharing, hit the add button down here, either enter their email address or select the user you want to send it to. You want to do a message, go for it. Have it set to expire to save you space. You get about 1 gig per camera and you can play with that number, but all right, a week later, expire, I'm good to go. Allow them to download the clip, hit send, you're done. What's going to happen on the other end is we're very secure. So the person's going to get the email. They are going to have to prove that they are that person. So there is a multi-factor authentication that they have to use using Google Authenticator or Microsoft Authenticator. Once they type it in, they can view the clip like we just did. They can download it. Done. Battle's over. It's so simple. It's so easy to use and yet so powerful. It is truly everything that we've needed for a very long time in our industry. Everything that we've wanted forever. These are all the ways to get over the obstacles in our world. If you want to find out the price, if you want a demo, if you want to get in while it's free, contact your local salesperson. We are here for you. This is unquestionably needed in our industry. The severity of that need, that comes down to context.